Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for them to be gone.
Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU.
The look on Angel Reese's face when she sees empty seats at her homecoming game at LSU will be priceless. Right now, $29 tickets for her Chicago Sky against Brazil exhibition game are sitting unsold, while Caitlin Clark's identical matchup is commanding thousands on the resale market. Picture this. Clark and the Indiana Fever returning to a packed house at Iowa with fans who paid premium prices, while Reese faces rows of empty seats despite bargain bin pricing. We've got all the screenshots, sales numbers, and receipts surrounding this embarrassing ticket situation that has Angel absolutely furious.
Give it up for the Fever. We're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! They're coming to town. You better save up, because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do.
Can you believe what just happened in Iowa? What we're seeing isn't just another basketball game announcement. It's a full-blown phenomenon that has the sports world buzzing. The Indiana Fever pulled off a masterstroke by scheduling a preseason homecoming exhibition for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the very place where she became a college basketball legend. But nobody, not even the most optimistic WNBA executives, could have predicted what happened next.
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature may do even more. The words "sold out" are plastered on the doors at Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on
36 minutes to sell out a preseason exhibition game. The best part: the general public never even got a chance to buy tickets. The pre-sale, which was only available to Iowa season ticket holders and donors, began at 9 a.m., and by 9:36 a.m., the Iowa women's basketball team had already announced a complete sellout.
They were all gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. That game is on May 4th.
Think about that for a second. This wasn't even an official WNBA regular season game. It was a preseason exhibition against Brazil's national team. Yet the demand was so intense that fans literally crashed websites in their desperate attempts to secure tickets. Server errors, timeout messages, and payment processing failures couldn't stop the Clark faithful from snatching up every available seat in record time.
It's a big situation again, like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
But the real eye-opener came immediately after the sellout announcement. Within hours, literally hours, the secondary market exploded in a way we've rarely seen for women's basketball. Tickets started appearing on StubHub, Vivid Seats, SeatGeek, and other resale platforms at prices that would make your jaw drop.
Have you seen what the highest one is?
I haven't.
That's like 45 grand.
What?
Front row seats.
Is that it? You should get something. You should get a souvenir or something,
Exactly.
right? For
Get a
$45,000.
signed jersey by Caitlin Clark.
We knew it was a hot ticket.
Yeah,
but
we
wow.
knew it would be, right?
Yeah.
The numbers tell a story that's almost hard to believe. The cheapest resale tickets, the nosebleeds, the seats behind pillars, the ones where you need binoculars to see the court, started around $509. Let that sink in. The worst seats in the house were going for more than $500. And the prices only climbed from there, with decent lower bowl seats quickly reaching into the thousands. Prices reached truly astronomical heights. Some premium courtside seats hit $4,746 per ticket, a price point that exceeds what you'd pay for many NBA playoff games. We're talking nearly $6,000 to watch a preseason exhibition game. If that doesn't perfectly illustrate the Caitlin Clark effect, I don't know what does.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
What we're witnessing is nothing short of an economic transformation in women's basketball. These aren't just impressive numbers for the WNBA. They're impressive for any sports league. Fans aren't just willing to pay to see Caitlin Clark play. They're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unthinkable for women's basketball just a few years ago. The business impact is undeniable. Clark isn't just filling arenas. She's creating a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just drawing casual fans. She's creating a fan base willing to spend serious money for the privilege of seeing her play in person. And remember, this is not even a sanctioned match. This is an exhibition game.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa Women's Basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
The frenzy around Clark's return to Iowa stands in stark contrast to another homecoming happening that same week. Did you know the Chicago Sky scheduled the exact same opponent for Angel Reese's return to LSU? The difference in ticket prices between these two games might be the most brutal reality check in women's basketball history.
Well, so what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing.
While the Fever's exhibition game created a secondary market frenzy, the Chicago Sky expected similar magic to happen when they announced their own preseason matchup against Brazil at Louisiana. But instead of websites crashing and fans scrambling for seats, they got crickets. Absolute silence. The kind of quiet that makes you look around the room wondering if someone's going to say something.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Let's talk about these ticket prices for a second. Right now, you can grab tickets to see Angel Reese's homecoming game for just $29. That's including taxes and fees. You could literally take your entire family to see her for less than what some people spend on dinner. Meanwhile, across the basketball universe, the cheapest resale tickets for Clark's Iowa return started at roughly 17 times that amount.
I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness.
But here's where it gets really embarrassing. Those $29 tickets, they're still available. Days after going on sale, seats remain unsold throughout LSU's 13,000 capacity arena. No mad rush. No sellout announcements. Just plenty of empty seats waiting for fans who apparently aren't that interested in coming.
On Vivid Seats, there are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make. Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
The situation gets even stranger when you look at the secondary market. While most tickets float in the $30 to $60 range, some suspiciously high-priced listings have appeared on resale sites showing tickets at an absurd $8,000. These outliers stick out like a sore thumb among the sea of affordable options still available directly through the box office. It's almost as if someone's trying to create the illusion of demand where none actually exists. Maybe Angel Reese is scalping her own tickets?
Somebody has went on these sites and listed some random $8,000 tickets, but you see this, This is just littered with tickets under $100 to watch Angel Reese play the very same team. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think those $8,000 tickets. This is LSU. Did Shaq do this? Did Shaq, Big Daddy Shaq, buy these tickets and list them for $8,000?
Premium seating tells an even more painful story. Want to sit in a great section near the court for Reese's game? Those tickets are going for just a little over $100. Similar seats for Clark's game? Those reached into the thousands of dollars within hours. Basketball fans haven't missed this stark contrast. Social media has been flooded with side-by-side comparisons showing the two ticket situations. Screenshots of empty seat maps for the LSU game sit next to sold-out sections for Iowa, prompting comments and memes that must be absolutely mortifying for Reese and the Chicago Sky organization.
Two sections down, $29 for tickets. They got tickets way down here next to the court for $120. So clearly somebody's trying to publicly save Angel Reese's ass.
The market response is particularly devastating, given Angel Reese's very public claims about her own star power. Remember when she boldly stated, "People watch women's basketball for me too?" Well, the ticket sales are telling a very different story. It's one thing to make claims about your popularity on social media, but the market has spoken with brutal clarity about who actually drives ticket sales in women's basketball.
And I'm going to tell you, those $4,800 tickets or whatever we saw for Caitlin Clark, somebody will buy those. Somebody will buy those. Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU. The lowest Caitlin Clark ticket was what? $408, I think I saw.
Social media might be a battleground for basketball clout, but there's nothing quite like the harsh reality check of ticket sales numbers. When fans consistently vote with their wallets, no amount of Instagram followers or bold statements can cover up what's really happening. The contrast between these two homecoming games isn't just stark, it's downright brutal.
ESPN, all these other places tried to tell you Angel Reese is really moving that needle. She's really driving this growth. Mystics owner Sheila Johnson, she lets you know it's Angel Reese too.
What makes this situation particularly uncomfortable for Angel Reese is how perfectly identical these scenarios are. Same opponent in Brazil's national team, same homecoming concept, same week on the calendar. The only difference? The player at the center of it all, and the market's dramatic response. Throughout her career, Reese has carefully cultivated an image as Clark's rival and equal competitor. She's positioned herself as a basketball superstar with similar drawing power. But when two identical exhibition games get scheduled, the free market delivers its unfiltered verdict without mercy or bias. No PR team can spin empty seats and bargain prices.
But her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
The social media reaction has been absolutely savage. Basketball fans have relentlessly highlighted the disparity, with comments like, Angel Reese really thinks she's the face of the WNBA while her team can't even sell out a preseason game with tickets going for dirt cheap prices. Ouch. When fans can directly compare these scenarios side by side, there's nowhere to hide. This ticket sales disaster perfectly mirrors what we've seen throughout their rookie seasons. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA and immediately demonstrated her market impact, averaging 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game on her way to winning Rookie of the Year honors. But more importantly, She drove unprecedented attendance figures and revenue increases across the entire league.
You know, a lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
Meanwhile, Reese struggled to generate the same viewership metrics or attendance numbers despite receiving more media attention and promotional efforts during her rookie campaign, with the commissioner and some WNBA owners even overtly pushing Reese in the media. The analysts who've studied these market dynamics point to one inescapable conclusion. Clark possesses a unique ability to attract viewers and ticket buyers that simply hasn't materialized for Reese. What's particularly revealing is how this isn't about basketball skill alone. This is about the fundamental business dynamics of professional sports: who actually generates revenue, who fills arenas, and who moves the economic needle. In a league where financial success determines everything from player salaries to team survival, these market responses carry enormous weight.
Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups? Not I.
The cold, hard truth is this. When ticket prices and demand are used as the measuring stick, one player is revolutionizing the economics of women's basketball, while the other is watching from the sidelines. Clark's impact extended beyond personal statistics to team success, helping the Fever reach the playoffs for the first time in years. Reese's Sky, on the other hand, struggled to improve their standing in the league despite all the hype surrounding their rookie. What we're witnessing is nothing short of revolutionary in women's basketball. The stark contrast between these two ticket situations speaks volumes about who's truly driving the WNBA's meteoric rise. While league executives are publicly celebrating growth across the board, privately they must be acknowledging that Caitlin Clark is the primary catalyst behind this explosion of interest.
Number one topic in sports, the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie, whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance. She's doing sold-out dates.
The 2025 season is shaping up to be a tale of two experiences. Arenas packed to the rafters whenever Indiana comes to town, while other matchups might struggle to fill seats despite slashed prices. Teams hoping to simply draft a star and automatically see Fever-level attendance are in for a harsh reality check. What's happening here transcends basketball rivalries. It's a market-driven referendum on star power. Some players can claim popularity all they want on social media, but when fans vote with their wallets, the true verdict becomes undeniable. The WNBA is entering a new golden era, but make no mistake about who's leading the charge. It's Caitlin Elizabeth Clark. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.